Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Cynthia, and today's video is going to be my full face of drugstore products that I love. So I included literally everything that I love from the drugstore, like full face. So it's not like everything in my makeup collection, because like, girl, I got a lot of stuff in my makeup collection. So it's just like some things, full face, full of stuff, like whole makeup application of everything that I love from the drugstore. So it's all affordable, and it's things that like I swear by and like I'm just obsessed with from the drugstore, and that if you haven't tried, you definitely need to try it, because I give everything in this video 10 stars, okay? 10, not 5, 10. So yeah, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe by clicking that red subscribe button down below. And also, if you haven't yet, click the notification bell so you can get notified when I post my future videos. And yeah, if you want to just get right into the video, let's get started. So if you want to know my skin type, it's combination, and in the winter it gets a little bit more dry, but I still have oily spots, more so like in my T-zone, but I am very dry. So I have combination skin. So these are things that I love for combination skin, and I also have a little bit of redness and textures on my skin as well. And I have a few pimples. So if you have any of these things, these products will work perfectly for your skin type. So anyways, these are two of my favorite lotions to kind of get my face prepped for the day and hydrate my skin. So I like this simple one here. These are, like I said, these are all from the drugstore. This one's like really good. I've had this for so long, like it's been a staple. Recently I've just been trying this, and I also really like it. It's the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue. It's really, really good. Just looks like this. It's like in a glass thing, and then you open it up, and then it's just like in there, and you kind of just swoop your finger in. So that's what I would normally start with to get my skin ready. And for primers, these two were like my favorite. I've been trying out a few other ones, but I didn't want to include those because I don't know if like I really like them or not yet. But I really do love this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I find like the hydrating one is also really good. I just ran out of that one. So this is good. I really like poreless primers when I'm doing my makeup, just because I want my skin to look really smooth underneath. And the hydration I don't really need, because I already hydrated my skin with the lotion. So that's why I use more poreless primers. But this one is really, really great, and I love the smell of it. It smells like aloe. Like that's what I smell with this one. And I love the frosted bottle. It's just really, really pretty. And then another one that I love is this L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. I hope you guys can see it. It just looks like that. And this one's, I don't put all over my face, like at all. All I do is, you can see like my nail marks in there. What I do is I kind of just, if I have nails especially, I just kind of put my nail in there. And then I just like put it right here, like just in this area where my pores are like crazy. And this completely gets rid of that. Like this smooth, makes my skin look so smooth. It's probably one of my favorite primers all time, like over high end too. I love this one. So now this is when I will go into my foundation. Sometimes I do eyeshadow first, but I'm just going to go in this order today. So I have two foundations just because, like I said, my skin's like combo. So sometimes I don't like a mattifying foundation, and sometimes I like more of like a loomy, like not loomy, but just healthy looking foundation. So I'm giving you two options for these. I don't have two for everything, but there's some things I just couldn't pick one or the other. So I wanted to give there like two options of two things that I really like. So I'm going to start with the matte foundation, and it's this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. This is the third bottle of this foundation that I bought. I love this foundation so much. It looks so great on the skin. I also gave one to my sister as well, and she loved it. I like this Wet n Wild one, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. It's really, really affordable, and it's great. I love the applicator. I just think it's so easy. Some people don't like it, but I love it so much. It's just like a little spatula, and you just throw it on the face. I'm in the shade Light, Nude Ivory, and I love this one, and it's cruelty free. So it's I just really like this one. But I also really like CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir. This one is too dark for me. I'm in the shade 605. It says it's ivory, but it's a little too dark. But it works once I put my concealer and stuff on it. This one kind of reminds me of Born This Way. It just looks so nice on the skin. This doesn't stick to my dry spots on my skin, and it just looks really, really great. So now I'm going to go into my favorite bronzer, and this, oh, I'm so sad I dropped this the other day, and like, see, I broke a piece, and I said, oh my god, I literally just broke it, but it still has like a little middle section in there. It's the NYC Sun and Bronze bronzing powder, and I love this because it has like a little shimmer to it, and it has like a bunch of different colors, but it's just a really pretty bronzer, and looks really, really great on the skin. And I sometimes if I'm in a rush, will just use this as like my crease shade as well. And this is Montauk Bronze 709, so that's the shade that I use. For blush, I've been really wanting to try out the Joe Fresh line. I saw it at my Shoppers, so I've been trying a lot of things. So this is the Joe Fresh blush, and to some of you this might be kind of scary, like some of you like more deep tone. This is just like a corally, I have it on my cheeks right now, like it's my favorite blush, but it's not too like intense. Do you see like how none of it hardly, like it's really smooth, but like, do you see like how there's not that much on my finger? It's just like a really pretty peachy color, and I find it looks so pretty on the skin, and it just adds this nice perfect flush of color for my skin tone. So this is like my favorite one, and it's in the shade Melon. So if you haven't tried out Joe Fresh, I would strongly recommend trying them out. I really do like them. So now I'm going to talk about some highlighters. So again, I'm torn between two. One of them I just actually recently bought, and I freaking love it. The only thing is it's too dark for my skin tone, but I feel like in the summer it will be great, and it's the Master Chrome Face Studio highlighter. I feel like it's the only shade that they have, but it is so freaking good. Like, if I can get it open, look at that, like it's just like glowing in the pan. And then watch this swatch. Like, do you guys see that? And then like, look at that. It just is like, this is prettier than my high-end the Smashbox palette that I have. I am obsessed, like obsessed with this highlighter. Oh, it is so pretty. Like I said, it's just too dark for me, like that's gold. But I use it as an eyeshadow sometimes. So I do really like it for that as well. It's so creamy and pigmented and just like glowy. The second one, if you haven't heard of this, you live under a rock, okay? I'm just joking, but it's really affordable. This one I spent $10 on Canadian. Remember, could be cheaper if you're in the States, but everything, like if I talk about prices, it's all Canadian because I'm Canadian. So this is the Wet n Wild highlighter, and this is like the perfect highlighting shade for me, just not my nose. I only like it on my cheeks because once I bronze, I find it looks really, really good there, but my nose, I do not like it. And it's cruelty free. So I'm in the shade Precious Petals, and it does normally have like a flower and stuff on it. It looks really pretty, but I use it so much that that's like gone. So this one is more of like a corally kind of goldy peachy tone. I don't know how to describe it, but it is like the perfect highlighting color. And like, look at like, just need I say more? Drugstore, my favorite brow product from the drugstore, like my favorite pencil. And it's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. So it just looks like this. One, I love the spoolie on it, and like I'm like out of this, like there's nothing left, but it's really, really thin. Like the line that it draws is just super thin, and I love it. The only thing is this shade was a little bit too ashy for my eyebrows. This is the dark brunette, so that was just a little too ashy for me, but I still used it. I just put powder over it, but I love this one. And then I love this Make Me Brow by Essence. It has like little hairs on a little brush. I used it on my eyebrows today, and it's so good. And I use this when I do not fill in my brows some days, because it has like color to it too. So I love this. The only thing I'd recommend is doing it before you like conceal and carve out your brows, because sometimes it gets a little messy. Oh, I forgot to mention my favorite concealer. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me, if you haven't heard of this. Again, I don't know where you've been. This is probably, I love this one. I use this sometimes more than my, what is that other one called? Tarte Shape Tape concealer, just because sometimes this one looks a little bit more healthy under the eye, where the Tarte Shape Tape's a little bit more matte. So sometimes I'll use this one over it, and I love this concealer, and I'm in the lightest one possible. My favorite eyeliner, and this has been like a staple, I think this is like the 4th one that I bought. I just can't get enough of it. I love this one. It's the NYX Matte Liner. It's like super, super thin brush. And it's not like, it's just so black too. But the brush is, I don't know. I like when they're like a liquid inside. Like I don't like well, they put a ball in there now. That's new. But like I don't like the other ones where, like felt tips. That's the word I was saying. I don't like felt tip eyeliners. So I love this one. Mascaras that I love. This is, again, 4th or 5th mascara that I bought. It's a Colossal Big Shot mascara. I love it. This is the black one. And then I mix it with this Supersizer by Covergirl. Also really like this. I forget who recommended this on their channel, but I tried it out. It's really cool. You just have to get used to the brush on it. Just really good at separating the lashes. So I love using these two together. I love all of the NYX, but these are like my favorite shades. So this NYX Lingerie, I love this one, and it's in the shade Ruffle Trim, and it's so pretty, and I love these on my lips too. But like, look at that. It's just such a pretty color, and I love it like all the time. And then my other two favorite are NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I love this one just because it adds like that little bit of color to the lips, and it's a really pretty nude. And then this is my more dramatic one that I like, and this is the shade Prague. The last one I just showed you was Stockholm, but Prague is really pretty on my skin tone. It's like a really pretty berry shade, and I love that color. It looks really pretty on like light skin. And then a lipstick that I love. I've loved all the Essence lipsticks that I've tried, but this one is probably the one, like this is probably the lip product that I use every single day, like for my natural, and it's the Matte 02. Like I use this all the time. It's like messed up, but it is just such the perfect color for my skin. Like I literally this one right here, I just can't get enough. It's just so pretty, and sometimes I'll throw a gloss over top of it. It just looks so pretty with any makeup look that I do, and it just looks more like a natural, not too intense. Now for eyeshadow palettes, this one you can get on AliExpress, Amazon, or eBay, anything like that, and it's Faux Allure. This is like a $7 palette, and I've raved about this so many times with you guys. The pigment is crazy. I've created so many eye looks with it, and it's just, it's amazing. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have a mirror. I'm going to show you some of the glitters. So this one's Gold Mine. That's gold. Like, do you see this? Rose Gold. salmon. The glitter shades are just like amazing. There is like, they're just nothing wrong with, like, they're just so pretty. Their matte shades are also just great. I love, like, they blend really, really well. They're creamy. It's just such a good palette. It's by Covergirl, and I believe this one's called, it's Professional 18 shade, but this is called We Care Your Favors. Just looks like this. And another one, if you don't want to order online, is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palettes. This is the one that I have, but I just ordered Matte for Matte palette 2 to try that one out. But I love this. This is such a perfect everyday palette, and I used to use this all the time, and I kind of forgot about it just because I have so many. But like, the shades in here are just super, super pigmented, and they're just like, they're creamy. It's just such a great palette. And if you have not tried these, they're $10. Super affordable, and they have like a mirror, and they're really little, so they're travel friendly. Love them so, so much. Then the last thing that I'm going to talk to you about is these NYX setting sprays. This one literally made my, like, I'm literally almost done. Like, there's nothing left hardly in here, and it's a matte finish spray. Literally, I had like almost a hard time taking my makeup off because it like set it down so crazy good, and it literally made my makeup last so long. And the dewy one is also really good, but I just really like this matte one just because it keeps me from getting oily and stuff. But yeah, that's everything I have in here. All the products that I mentioned will be in the description box down below. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, these are like my favorite drugstore products that like I use all the time. Everything I just really like, and I strongly would recommend if you're looking for drugstore products. These are the ones to go to. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to press that thumbs up button down below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the second video I filmed today, so I'm just done. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I post my other videos. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!